Basic conditions of section 16. Okay, this is the basic, this on the screen, you can see there are 6 conditions which has to be fulfilled. This is the summary of all those conditions. And in the later slides, we will discuss each of these conditions in very detail. The very first condition of taking the ITC is having a tax invoice. As per section 16(2)(a) and the rule 36(1), the person who is taking the ITC of any purchases, he must possess the tax invoice or a valid document to take the ITC. Second is receipt of goods and services. He must have received those goods or has taken those services at the time when he is taking those, he is taking the ITC on that particular invoice. Tax has been paid. Tax has been paid by whom? Tax has been paid by the supplier on those services. This is section 16(2)(c), rule 37(a). GSTR 3B has been furnished. This is for the registered person, means recipient. This condition is for supplier. This is for recipient. This is for recipient. This is for recipient. The tax has been paid. Who will pay the tax? Obviously, the supplier who is making the supply and charging the tax on the goods or services has to pay the tax. So tax has been paid to the government. This is one of the conditions before taking the ITC. GSTR 3B has been furnished as per section 16(2)(d). The registered taxpayer has to furnish the GSTR 3B to claim the ITC. GSTR 2B, it means the tax should have been, that supply must have been appearing in the GSTR 2B of the recipient, and ITC is not restricted as per section 38. This is a newly inserted section which has prescribed certain conditions on the supplier, which has to be, and the recipient of the supply has to make sure that those conditions has been met by the supplier before taking the ITC. But the thing is that all the conditions that has been mentioned or that has been specified in section 38 are dependent on certain rules, because in each and every clause, word prescribed has been used and nothing has been prescribed. No rule has been made in respect of this section till date. So practically we can say that this section is effective, but since no rule has been notified by the government for this particular section, so this section itself is not effective as of now. It will become effective as soon any rules will be made by the CBIC in this regard. So we can say that this is the condition which is not effective because no rule has been made as per section 38 of the CGST Act.